Welcome to Vlogmas day 13. I'm just making some toast. I honestly, truthfully here, I don't normally eat breakfast, which is bad, I know. It's not something I'm proud of, but I'm just never hungry in the morning, ever. But I've woken up today ravenous. We don't really have any breakfasty bits in, so I'm just making some of my favourite peanut butter on toast. It's this one. I avoided this for so long because I thought it was just super expensive, which it is, but also kind of like too fancy for me, but it's actually really great. Wednesday, plans for today. I've got my Pilates class at 10:15 to leave here at like 9:45. Before that, I think I've already started editing my vlog for the day. I think I'm going to do my makeup and then continue editing. I need to do my makeup because we're going on a date night tonight. Wednesday seems to be our date night. Like every Wednesday we'll go out on a little secret date. Today's secret date was arranged by G, but he's already told me where we're going. I think he was just too excited. So yeah, I'll tell you about that later, but I do need to do my makeup today for that. Oh my god, the reason this peanut butter is so good is because it has, I think that's my phone alarm going off upstairs, even though I've been out of bed for like half an hour. Poor Maurice is going to be laying next to it being really annoyed. It's got like full nuts in. It's like got whole peanuts in, which is so good. Oh yeah, Maurice has come down. He's not happy. He was like laying in bed next to my phone. Sorry, Maurice. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Should we go turn that alarm off? Let's go turn that alarm off, you good boy. Why is it going off? I already turned it off. Stop. Oh, look at the quality of that. Okay, so I've just set my new camera up. Also got the case on it that I purchased last time. So I'm going to experiment with this and see if it's affecting the sound still. But the quality immediately is so much better. So I'm very happy. I don't know if you can see that this is the case that I've got for it. So it's like a thick, just like a really thick casing that protects the lens. And I've decided that I am only going to use this camera in the house, and if I'm going out and about I'll take either an old camera or just use my phone, because that way I'm guaranteed, hopefully, not to have any accidents and break any more. I've just got to be very good in remembering not to pack this camera when going out and about and be less clumsy. Although so many of you messaged me actually on Instagram saying that when we have our period, it's like scientifically proven that our balance is off and that we are more clumsy. Like we're proven to be more clumsy at that time of the month because something internally, like it affects our ears and in turn just makes us more prone to accidents. So I had no idea about that. How interesting. Definitely made me feel a little bit better about how clumsy I was at the weekend. I've just curled my hair. I used my old GHD waver and I haven't done a look like this in ages. But I'm about to throw this in a high bun because I need to leave to go to my class now. So I'm going to leave this camera at home and I'll see you on my phone. I just got home from my class. I've immediately stuck the oven on because I thought I would show you how I make some high protein breakfast kind of like egg muffins. I've made these once before and they were so good. Both me and G loved them. And they're just very easy kind of breakfast snacky thing to pick up, batch cook at the beginning of the week and then pick up as you go and as when you need it throughout the week. It was actually my friend Anna who posted a picture of them on her Instagram and I was like, what is the recipe for this? They look so good. So I thought I'd show you how we make them today. I do want to do some baking in Vlogmas, but I'm very aware now that I'm running out of time. I feel like Vlogmas is nearly over. I really want to make a tiramisu because I've never made it before, and you guys know I'm obsessed with tiramisu now. So I'm going to do that next week. Here is what they look like. The recipe is from an Instagram account called Jenna Eats Good, and you basically chuck all your ingredients in a blender and it's pretty much done. So let's get going. So I've got some muffin tins. They're very old. I need to get some new ones. You can do this with muffin cases, but I don't really want to use and waste those. It seems like a bit of a waste. I've got some like rapeseed oil spray, so I'm just gonna grease those up so that they come out easily, because the last time I did this they were all stuck in there, even though I used olive oil, which is weird. I'm gonna halve this recipe as well, just FYI. So into my NutriBillet I'm going to add 5 eggs. Just gonna crack them in there. See how easy this is and you're gonna love me for it. Okay, 1. I'm a bit concerned at the moment because 2 of our neighbours' cars have been stolen over the past 2 days. How bad is that? I can't get over that. Like, one of them was outside our house pretty much. I'm gobsmacked and I'm really worried now. I just feel so awful because one of them is a family and they probably need that car for Christmas. That's very sad and very worrying. 5. Perfect. I'm gonna add in 1 cup of cottage cheese. I don't think I've ever bought cottage cheese before I started making this recipe. Like, the thought of it makes me feel a little bit weird, but I got a high protein, low fat one. I'm pretty sure 1 cup is this whole tub almost. I need to remember this for future purposes because it means less washing up. So 1 cup, which is pretty much all of this, into there. I'm going to add loads of salt because I felt like it was a little bit bland last time. Garlic powder. I'm going to add garlic granules because I don't have garlic powder. There we go, and you basically blend that all together. There you go, so you've got your egg muffin mix there, all blended up nice. I'm going to chop up some spinach. And I've also chopped up some chives. I'm actually going to add the chives in now so that they're distributed throughout, because last time they were just on top and I feel like it'd be better if it was all the way through. Give that a little shake to mix the chives in. Okay, and then it's as easy as pouring your egg mixture into your muffin tins. Like so. And now you just need to top each one with some spinach, which I've chopped up. Put that in there. And some cheese, which I've really lazily bought pre-grated to make my life easier. There you go. So now you just need to stick in the oven for, I think, like 20 minutes or until they come out on a clean toothpick. I think last time I checked them every 5 minutes just to make sure that they were okay. I'm just going to do my other ones now because I had so much mixture this time. I don't know why. These ones are slightly smaller, so they'll be kind of more snacky. There's definitely a hair in that one. Cool, let's put them in the oven. Cool. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
So whilst they are baking, I also want to think about another recipe, because basically G made that rookie error a couple of weeks ago where he ordered some food online and he ordered 3 bananas, but he got given 3 bunches of bananas. He didn't manage to eat them all, obviously, and I've been waiting for them to go really ripe so I can use them. Like, I don't want them to go to waste. So I think what I'm going to do is freeze some of the ones that aren't so brown for smoothies, because they make your smoothies so creamy and sweet. And then the others, I was thinking, like the really dark ones, I'd use for like banana bread. So I kind of want to bake that now, get that out of the way before these bananas go any more ripe. So I'm gonna a recipe, and then I thought we'd have a little chat about fitness because it's on my list of things to talk about this month. god, these look so good. They look even better than the last ones I made. They've got such a nice rise on them. I'm just going to test it with a fork. Perfect. Cool, they just need to cool down now. This is the worst bit about baking, when you want to eat it but you've got to wait for it to cool. That is my banana bread. I added some little chopped up hazelnuts and some dark chocolate chips because I found them in the cupboard. I'm going to put this in now. I'm not really sure how long. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes. Okay, banana bread is in the oven. Let me just wipe the surface. My muffins have cooled enough for me to get them out, so I'm going to try one now. I think I might have maybe underbaked them slightly because they all went flat after I took them out the oven, but that's okay. Here they are. I'm just waiting for them to cool down more and then I can put them in a Tupperware. Cool, I'm so excited. I like to have it with some hot sauce. This is my fave. Just makes it so delicious. It's so good. I feel like you could even like put some paprika or some chili in it to give it a bit more flavour, but oh, that hot sauce is hot. So good, so quick and easy to make and enjoy and pick up on the go. We heat ours up in the microwave when we go to eat it for a few seconds, just make them nice and warm again. I'm going to start editing yesterday's vlog whilst my banana bread bakes. I almost forgot, I made a cafetiere to go with my muffin. I signed up to a subscription with Pact a few months ago and I really like their coffee. The one that I've currently got is called Nduma AA. It's from Kenya and it's got hints of blackcurrant, apricot and brown sugar, and it's grown by Kenyan smallholder farms. It's a really great coffee brand if you're into your coffee. It's like fair trade, like it's a nice company to support because they're trying to do good for the world. If I could be bothered, I would get my milk frother out and heat my milk up and froth it, but I can't be bothered for that, so I'm just gonna drink it like this. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. I realised when I put her in the oven that I'd forgotten to add an ingredient. I forgot to add butter, so I have no idea if this is going to be any good, but she looks alright and the stick's coming out clean. In fact, I'm a bit worried I might have over-baked it, but we shall see. I'm going to let that cool down. I wonder if I could... Should I keep it in whilst it cools or take it out? Put my little eggy muffins in the fridge now as well. This might be the best banana bread I've ever made. Because it's not overly sweet. I didn't put that much sugar. I'll leave the recipe in the description box. And then like the chocolate's all melted. I'm gonna slice it up and I'm gonna put some of it in the freezer for days that I want a little pick-me-up. Wouldn't even be able to tell that it doesn't have butter in either. Is that a tiny bit underbaked though? Or does that look okay? I think that looks great. Look at me being a baker. Maybe I should apply for Bake Off. Should I apply for Bake Off or Squid Game? What would you rather see me on? I think that's definitely underbaked. Whoop. Okay, I've just changed. I've put on a black high neck top. In fact, I'll show you what I'm wearing after we've had a chat. So I said I was going to talk about my fitness kind of journey this year. Oh, I should say here that if you don't want to hear about fitness and my weight journey, if that will be at all triggering to you, then maybe skip ahead. So I've always hated exercise. I think you guys know that. That's why I started doing trapeze, because it was a form of kind of moving my body that didn't seem like exercise. It was more fun. And I've been doing trapeze for about 8 years now. This year I kind of just wanted to get my fitness level up. I want to just be as strong as I possibly can. Every circus term I'm like, this is the term I'm going to get really strong. I just want to be strong. Yeah, I don't really want to look any different. I just want to feel strong. And I am. Like, I have a lot of strength for my height, thanks to trapeze. But I wanted to push that a bit. So, yeah, this is the first year where I've kind of started forming out into different branches of exercise, and I've been really enjoying it. So I wanted to chat about some of the changes I've made this year. Can I put you down? Because I know my arm's gonna hurt. So we obviously have our Peloton. We've had that for, I want to say 2 years now, and I really enjoy doing spin classes on that. Also, the Peloton app is great because it's not just for the bike. There's an exercise for everything. You can do running, you can do yoga, you can do meditation, you can do at-home abs. Like, there are so many classes on that app. So I've really been enjoying kind of doing more at-home workouts. I am only good at exercise if someone is telling me what to do, otherwise I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I remember G and I went to the gym together quite early on in our relationship, and he had this like whole routine that he did, and I was literally just walking around like, I don't know what to do. Like, unless someone's telling me what to do exercise wise, then I'm just like, I don't do anything. It's just so stupid. So for that reason, I really enjoy doing classes, and I have very good willpower. Like, if I put my mind to something, I will do it. I don't want to fail in it. During the spring, I, on my Peloton app, signed up to a 6-week like bike class. It gives you a proper itinerary, and it gives you a class that you have to do like 3 times a week. If anyone's got a Peloton, add me on it. I think my name is Snooks. Here we go. So it was a 5-week course that I did in the spring, and it was basically to build your FTP, which is like your functional threshold power, which is defined as the highest average power you can sustain for approximately 1 hour. That makes no sense to me still. So it was 5 weeks, and it was 3 classes a week, and the longest one was like an hour a week. So I did that and I completed it. I think I got a gold medal on that because I did like every exercise, didn't miss a class for 5 weeks, and I was starting to feel really good about myself then. And then I signed up to Shreddy, which is Grace Beverly's fitness app. Did that in the spring summer. 6 weeks. I signed up to home workouts 3 times a week. They were all up to like half an hour long, so it didn't take very much time out of my week at all, and I got into such a good routine with it. I think I missed like one or two classes, but halfway through that was when I also started doing the Zoe diet. If you want to see that review, have I put that up? I don't think I've put that video up. Have I put that video up? Guys, I spent so long editing that, and if that hasn't even gone up, what am I doing with my life? Oh my god. Okay, I need to get that video up because it's ready to go. I just haven't put it up yet. So I did the Zoe nutrition test, and I vlogged all of it, and then I talked through all of my results and show you all the changes that I've made and how I'm feeling now. I can put that video up this weekend. So we'll get 2 videos in one day this weekend. But yeah, I did that, and that might have been, like, that summer just gone might have been the strongest and healthiest I've ever felt in my entire life. I was in such a good place with my self-confidence. Like, I just felt so strong, and it was definitely down to kind of changing my diet alongside the exercise, because 30 minutes 3 times a week isn't that much to be noticing that much of a dramatic change. But I did take some before and afters. If you do want to see those, I'll put them here. So yeah, I wasn't really doing it to lose any weight, but I did end up losing some weight just because of some small changes I made, and those changes were really just stop snacking in the evening and try to incorporate more vegetables into my diet. Like, I was hitting way more, like maybe like 8 or 9 portions of fruit and veg a day at that point, because I'd worked out what my body really responded well to thanks to the Zoe test, and I was just really enjoying it. And since then, I've definitely fallen off the bandwagon in terms of food. Like, I'm enjoying way too much chocolate, which I'm not going to moan about because it makes me really happy. I've discovered tiramisu, which is like made me have so much more of a sweet tooth. It's so funny. And then after that 6 weeks of Shreddy ended, I think I had a couple of weeks off, and then I did another Peloton workout course. So I did, I think, another 5 weeks where I was on the bike 3 times a week up to an hour, and I really enjoyed that. So this is what I mean by sticking to the schedule. If someone gives me an itinerary and tells me exactly what to do, I will do it. I completed that in mid-October this year. After that ended, I signed up to ClassPass and then started doing powerlifting, handstands and reformer Pilates, which I really enjoyed and which you guys would have seen and that I've spoken about over Vlogmas and in weekly vlogs prior to that. So yeah, I feel like I'm at a really good place with my self-confidence, my body image, apart from that time of the month because I always feel absolutely awful about myself at that time. But it's definitely something that I want to continue going into 2024. I would really like to get back into a habit of eating better, less chocolate, more vegetables. I love savoury food. Like, I'm one of those people who has ordered a starter as a dessert in a restaurant because I love savoury, like I prefer savoury food. When I did that at a restaurant, the waiter looked at me like, who are you, what are you doing? But yeah, I just wanted to chat about that because I thought it might be interesting to see how my fitness has evolved this year and how I've made just very small changes as a way to feel good about myself, and I feel really proactive. That was my word of the year, wasn't it? Proactive. I feel really proactive in the changes that I've made and I feel really good at myself because of it. So I just need to keep this momentum going into the new year. I think I'm going to sign up to another one of those Peloton courses, like another 5 weeks. I definitely want to do shredding again. I think I paid for a year subscription to that and I only used it for those 6 weeks. So perhaps in January I'll start another 5-week, 6-week course and get into the habit of doing that again, because I really did see a difference with my body in that. Like my abs started popping and I just started feeling so good about myself. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. That's it basically. I guess the most important thing is I don't deny myself anything. Like, if I want sweet treats, I will have it and I will try not to beat myself up for it because it is my own decision. It's just about making better choices, isn't it? And if I'm going to be doing that all the time, then I need to just either deal with the consequences of feeling a bit rubbish in myself and having a puffy face, or do something about it, like jump on the bike, do some exercise. I really want to nail doing a handstand next year. That is definitely a goal of 2024. Learn how to do a handstand finally. So, date night tonight. It was supposed to be a secret, but it's not because G got too excited. I wanted to talk about it. So he's taken me to a restaurant called Taka, and I hadn't heard of it before, but it looks so freaking delicious. It's in Marylebone and it's a Japanese restaurant. I think it's new. It might not be new. It might not be new actually. I've just never heard of it before. But the thing I'm most looking forward to is the dish that they've got in their menu. This is their Wagyu Sando, and ever since he told me we were going, I've been looking at this picture and just like, oh my god, that looks so freaking delicious. It's going to be a bit of a bougie dinner, but it looks like really delicious sushi. I was looking at reviews on TripAdvisor and like, yeah, the reviews are incredible. So I'm really looking forward to getting down and trying this Wagyu Sando. I've got on a black Uniqlo jumper, but my actual top is like a black high neck top. I'm just like layering up because I'm so cold today. And then I've got my thermal Uniqlo smart trousers on. They're really nice, and I'm wearing my Converse just because I want to be comfortable. That's my outfit. I said I wasn't going to take this camera out, but I am going to take it out today because I do want to get some nice pictures of this meal for potentially a blog post. So yeah, I've got my case on. Hopefully the sound's been okay today. Sorry about it if it isn't. Make sure I take it off in future if whilst editing this it sounds really noticeable. one mouthful. Down in one. That's cute. Oh. Taka, Marylebone, freaking fantastic dinner. Really delicious. If you go, you have to order the Wagyu Sando. It's the best sandwich we've ever had in our life. It's like definitely a treat, date night, like special occasion kind of restaurant for that sandwich. I'm gonna make a little video on Instagram what to order, because that's something I struggle with. Like, I get FOMO and I'm like, what do I order? I want to know what the best thing on the menu to order is. So I've recently started doing that series, and I'm going to be doing one for that restaurant because everything we had was delicious. We ordered so well. So yeah, I'm going to edit that tomorrow. But hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you tomorrow.